Hi, Scorpio. This is your mid May through mid June 2026 pet reading. First, we're going to look at how your pet is feeling through the cards about their environment or their life in general. And then we're going to look at what they see happening in your life because my book is that our pets are psychic. Because if you think about it, like they literally have different vision than us. So I believe that they have psychic abilities and powers. All right, so to start your reading, we've got judgment. So your pet is like paying attention to your decisions or their own decisions. This could be a pet that is like being trained or learning something. We've also got the King of Fishes, so the King, which is the King of Pentacles in this deck. Your pet is feeling very much in control of their environment. So along with that Judgment card, they're really feeling like they have agency or like they have the ability to make a change in how they experience life every day. They're feeling very happy about it. We've got the sun. They could be like soaking in a lot of sun. There could be also a Leo, like the astrology sign Leo, or something having to do with Leo season, because we also have strength, which is Leo. So both with the sun and strength. This is telling me something having to do with like warm weather or Leo season. And the Ace of Wands. Your pet is just really feeling like comfortable and calm in maybe some new beginnings. It's possible that you've changed homes, or this is like a new pet, or there's some new aspect to their life having to do with like either a cat or an animal that is like a brownish color, but are like, matching the sun. Let's get some clarity on this strength card first. I'm curious about all this Leo energy that came one after another. We've got the Eight of Cups. So it's possible that there was an ending and your pet is feeling like finally maybe feeling okay with that ending. They could have had some strong feelings about the ending before, but now they're feeling like, because that's what the Eight of Cups is. The Eight of Cups is, yes, like acknowledging that something has to change, something has to be different, but that's okay. And with that Ace of Wands right after, this tells me that they're actually seeing like the possibility and the positive in what is new and what is to come. Let's clarify that Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So this could have something to do with like how you are, your work, or maybe their work. Maybe they're like a working, you're training them for something, they're a working animal. But I think it might have to do with your work schedule, maybe, and they're okay, I think, with the new change. Maybe you're home more or you're home less or something, but or your hours are different, but they're okay with it, I think. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, so I think this has something to do with you and work, and they're feeling actually really grounded and calm in the situation. Cute. And one more to clarify this Judgment card, Scorpio. Temperance. Yeah, so they think you're making their decisions or your decisions are good ones right now. So you can feel confident in that. Cool. Let's see what they see in your life and what they think is happening in your life. Because, like I said, I believe our pets are very psychic. I mean, everybody has stories about how if they have a pet that can stare off to things, that it's like, they've seen their dog or their pet like looking at something that's not there. Anyway, the King of Cups. So they see, it's possible that there's like a romantic something happening in your life, Scorpio, but they do see some like gentleness in that sense. We've also got the Magician. I want to clarify that Magician because coming right after the King of Cups, sometimes the Magician can be about trying to manipulate an environment, because if you think about it, like a magician does spells. And what are spells? Spells are ways where we try to have control or change the outcome of something. So your pet might be seeing that. We've also got the Ten of Pentacles. They see you achieving something in the material world. So like we talked about with work, maybe you're making more money, but they see that like there's this possibility for like happiness and like wholeness and completeness for you. The Chariot. So possibly a Cancer. I really feel like Cancer and Leo season, which come right after one right after the other, is going to be important or is already seeming important for you, Scorpio. Let me grab that one that fell. We've got the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot coming in for you right now. It's possible that you're like building something on the internet and your pet sees that you're able to like really be in charge of that and master that in a way that comes from your heart. And we've got the Ten of Wands. So a lot of completion. So Ten of Wands can be seen as, because it is like difficulty. It's 10 wands. So it can be just like a lot of pressure, but I think it's like the like all of the pressure and all of the passion that you've put into something coming together and making it like whole and complete finally. Like all of your hard work and your love and your heart, Scorpio. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Let's clarify this Magician before we settle on what these cards are trying to tell us. Let's clarify the Magician. Clarified by the Page of Swords. So, okay, so this is not a love reading. I don't think this is about somebody else. I mean, if you are interacting with other people, like let's say you have a business partner and you're just getting to know them, just double check everything. But I think this is really about you and the ways that your pet sees that you're like really stepping forward in the world, and maybe you are doing spiritual work to help your career, which is okay. I mean, don't go for other people, but like, and when I say go for, I mean like come after them. But if you're doing things to help move your energies along, I don't see any problem with it. Clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Swords. So you're coming out, your pet sees that you're coming out of like, it's possible that you had some financial difficulties, Scorpio, or you just had to like really plan and be very aware and like thoughtful about your finances. And so your pet sees that whatever's happening now with work, like you're actually going into a much gentler and easier place. And as I was shuffling, a card fell out, if you saw that. So the 4 of Swords landed on the Chariot card. So again, this is like leaning to your protection because the Chariot is going somewhere, and the 4 of Swords is is a card where you literally are able to lay down your swords and rest. So your pet sees you being protected, and things are changing for the better and the good. Let's clear for this 10 of Wands. Ooh. Ooh, it's clear for the 10 of Pentacles, and this is your second 10 of Pentacles, Scorpio. So your pet sees that the financial difficulties, all of the stuff that you've had to like, maybe you had to like make some very careful financial decisions, and like you just had to move very carefully financially for a while. Like that's all like finally like that cycle is closing, and you're coming to a place where you're like financially feeling very grounded and stable. I like this a lot for you, Scorpio. If you're still watching, the reading's not over. We're going to pull some oracle cards, but if you are still watching, thank you. And come back tomorrow if you feel like it, or hug the subscribe button, or the share button, or the like button, anything that feels good for you. And back to you, Scorpio. Your pet wants to remind you to mind your body. Body awareness is what the card says on the back. Sit or lie down comfortably in a calm environment. So your pet wants you to really like take care of your body, your mind, your emotions. Stay emotionally regulated, and sometimes that just means like making sure that you're not like hangry. You know, that you've eaten lunch and stuff like that. Let's get another. Time heals all wounds. Breaking free is what the card says on the back. Let your emotions flow freely. So as like you were holding a lot of stress, a whole lot of like stress about money and just like finances and just like real world stuff, your career, maybe school. But you're just like holding a whole lot of stress about like how it's all going to come together and how you can like make it big, and it's starting to happen. And so it's okay to finally process those feelings. If you were feeling really stressed before and you just had to like push it down, Scorpio, your pet is encouraging you to let it out finally. You know, process the emotions. Disconnect to reconnect. Unplug to find happiness. While technology connects us, it can also lead to anxiety. Like I said, your pet is reminding you that it's really important just to like meditate. Like maybe you can download a meditation app or watch a YouTube video for meditation, but just take some time to like really like calm your mind. Stop and smell the roses. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. So enjoying and appreciating what you have available, what you've already built, because you've done so much. And like there are all of these cards of you, the difficulty ending, you leaving into somewhere that's easier and you're happier. So Scorpio, I would like, if I were you, I would just find ways to take care of your body and your mind because that's what your pet is asking you to do. Anyway, thank you for watching and come back tomorrow because I post readings every day or hug the subscribe button and I will see you later. Bye, Scorpio.